Good afternoon, YouTube. Thank you for joining me and watching this video. I have made this video as a introduction for newer referees, whether you're doing youth or you're doing adult league or whatever it is that you've decided to become a United States soccer referee. Wanted to kind of help you out and figure out what you might need for starting off as a referee. Now again, this is just a guide to help you out. This doesn't mean this is going to be the only thing that you're ever going to need or that you need to buy everything. You do that at your own leisure. I have quite a few things laid out here on my table. A couple of things I want to disclose before going any further. Number one, I am a 21-year veteran of being a soccer referee. So I've got quite of experience and quite of different knowledge in being a referee. Number two, I have a lot of things on the table here, I'm going to pan over here, that are this brand here, Official Sport. I am in no way, shape, or form receiving any monetary compensation from Official Sport for this presentation. It is merely just one of the brands that I use for being a referee, and I will explain a little later why that is. Alright, so going back over to here to the referee's patch, I am going to give you some of the things that I would assume that you would need to have as a beginning referee based on my experience and based on what I have seen. So without further ado, let me pull up here. So the first thing obviously is you need a jersey. What color jersey? There are actually 5 different colors. You have gold, red, black, green, and of course the blue. So as a starting referee, I would strongly advise you to ask whoever it is that is training your referees, or if you know who an SRA is, which is a state referee administrator, you can ask them, or ask any referee. They'll probably give you some advice. Most of them will say that you'll probably want to get the gold. So go ahead and get a gold shirt. Get a short sleeve. Don't get a long sleeve unless wherever you live is really, really cold most of the time. Then get a long sleeve shirt. Everything that I have out on the table as far as these shirts are all short sleeve. Reason being is I live in a hot climate, and I don't particularly like wearing long sleeve shirts anyway, although I do have them, but that's for another video. So gold shirt, and then I would probably recommend getting the green shirt. Black is not a favorite of a lot of referees. Red teams have a lot of red, it seems like, and the blue, same thing. There's a lot of teams that have blue. That's not to say that there aren't teams that have the yellow or the green or the black. It's just that more common to have referees wearing the gold. And it's actually gold, I apologize, not yellow, so it is gold. So very common for referees to have gold and green. So I would start off with that. Next thing, I'm gonna pan my way over here. Other disclosure, I'm gonna stop at this point. I am not a photographer, so I apologize for the shakiness of the video. I'm actually using my cell phone, which has a really good camera on it, and hopefully has a high definition picture for you. I am recording this at 720p. I figured it would be a lot easier for people to be able to stream that. So anyway, going back to what else we have, you have the referee's shorts. These are the Cool Wick style from Official Sport. These do not have any creases or pleats or anything down the center on the front of the front of the short. I don't particularly like that. I like these. These are free flowing. They're much easier to run in. Now, for some of you that might think that these shorts are a little bit short, you're absolutely right. They are. These shorts do sit probably about 2 or 3 inches above the knee. For some of you that are taller than I am, which I am 5'8", not 5'2", 5'8". So for those of you that are taller, say 6 foot and plus, you'll probably feel a little awkward in these shorts. Now, Official Sport had released within the last year or two a longer version of these shorts. I honestly don't know how much longer that they are than these ones are. But I think they might be about 2 to 3 inches longer. So they are available on the Official Sport website. Most other brands don't have that I'm aware of. These shorts are actually the 2 back pocket ones. They have the Velcro closure on the back. If you're starting out as a referee, you don't have to get these ones here. These are just happens to be the ones that I have that I am more comfortable with. The other economy style of these have 1 back pocket and they don't have any Velcro closure, as you saw in the back there. Let's pan on over. We'll get to that other stuff in a minute. We have the 3 stripe socks, which are the most famous ones. You'll see a lot of referees wearing this one here. Official Sports also does have this, which is the 2 stripe. You could see the difference. There's not a whole lot of difference other than the fact that they're 2 stripe. Oh, and the fact that these do say U.S. Soccer Referee. In case you forgot what you are, you can look to your feet once you take your shoes off. So, black collar and cuff all the way up to the top. You've got the 3 white stripes. For those of you starting out, it would be recommended to get this style here with 3 white stripes. If you decide later on that you are really liking being a soccer referee, which I hope that you do, go ahead and get yourself some of these. These are not allowed to use in NFHS, which is high school. They're also not allowed to be used in NISOA, which is college, which stands for National Intercollegiate Soccer Officials Association. So if you're going to do high school, or if you have been invited to college, you probably already know that you can only use these. If you're going to do high school, most high school associations will only allow you to use these. They won't allow you to use these ones here. It just happens to be in some kind of bylaws, and I'm not really going to get into that. So the next thing that you're going to have, a set of misconduct cards, red and yellow, a whistle. You're going to have a pen, a flipping coin, and a watch. And then the most important thing are your shoes. Don't forget those. These happen to be running shoes by Adidas, which for me, being an experienced veteran, these are a lot more comfortable for me to run in. For somebody that is starting out, you can get some inexpensive shoes. Don't get them too inexpensive, as they can actually do more damage to your feet or your back or your legs than having some nice, good quality shoes. That's not to say that these are a bad choice, but please don't go out and spend $150 like these shoes cost. And the only reason I'm showing you these is because as a veteran, I have run a lot and done a lot of running on different shoes. These are very comfortable for me. I use them a lot. If you're starting out as a referee and you buy expensive shoes like these and you get discouraged because either A, you don't like the idea of refereeing anymore, maybe depending on where you're at in whatever part of the country you're in, it could be a little bit more difficult for referees. I'm not going to really get into that, but I mean, if you ever gone to a soccer game and you see how the referees are treated by the parents, fans, and players, then you can get kind of a good idea of what you should expect. So if you spend a lot of money on any of these things right here and you end up not liking it, then you've spent a lot of money and you probably can't recover from it. Official Sports does have a kit in which you can get a gold shirt, shorts, cards, I believe a whistle. It's not going to be that whistle there. A flipping coin, a pair of socks, and a duffel bag, so you can carry all this stuff in. Don't know what the price is on it, but there are two different styles of official sports stuff. This right here, what you see, is called the Pro style. This one does have the buttons that go up. It's got the Velcro closures, and it has the USSF logo on the right sleeve. They have another one which is called the Economy style, which has a V-neck right here opening. No buttons. It does not have any Velcro closures here, and it also, depending on when you buy them, may or may not have this on there, as well as it does not have the color block on the back of the collar, as you can see on all the other brands here. So these shorts are not the economy shorts, and these are actually the expensive socks here. So let me just break down what you're looking at spending if you buy things individually. At the time that I bought them, this shirt was around $45. Yes, that's right, $45. It is expensive, but it lasts. So you're looking at 45, 45, 45, 45, and that's right, you guessed it, 45. Okay, no more humor. These shorts right here are the two back pocket shorts. These run around $32 to $35, depending on what size and what length you get. These socks right here are around $12 to $13, again, depending on what size. If you get medium or large, and that's going to depend on what size shoe you wear. These are also the same price. These cards, if you buy them from Official Sports, I actually don't know how much they are, but these are custom-made cards that I have actually created for refereeing. For some of you that are advanced referees and are watching this video, if you'd like to know how to order these, please ask in the comment section below, and I can give you the information on how to order these. These are $5 for the set. They come in the neon, as you can see, and then they also come in the regular red and yellow. They have write-on material on there, so that way you can record misconduct. This whistle right here, this is a Fox 40 whistle. It's called a CMG, which is cushioned mouth grip, which is what that is. This whistle is around $7 to $8, depending on where you can get it. This referee's watch right here is made by Ultrac. I'm trying to get it in there so you can see it a little better. This watch actually does not work right. That's why I have a little mark on there for myself to know what it is. This watch can vary in price depending on the vendor you get it from. I believe Official Sport has this for the manufactured resale price of $49.99. $39.99. There are other places where you can get them, but they're around the same price. So the flipping coin here, this is actually not available anymore. I happened to get this at one time when Official Sport was a sponsor of the English Premier League, but you can get flipping coins from anywhere from about $4 to $5. So that's what you're looking at. Let me focus in there. There we go. Almost. All right. Well, let me hit the autofocus. Okay. Anyway, so that's what you're looking at there. $45, about $35, about $12 or $14. You're looking at $40 for that watch. You don't have to spend $40 on a watch. You can go somewhere else and get an inexpensive watch, or you can get a cheaper version on Official Sport as well. You're probably going to spend at least $20. If you get anything cheaper than that, it may or may not last very long, so just keep that in mind too. You're looking at these. If you want to buy these from me, these are $5 plus shipping. This whistle is about $8. Pens, obviously you can use whatever you want. Your leisure, you can use a stick pen, cheap 30-cent pen, or you can use something like this, which is around I think about $2 a pen if you buy them in a 4-pack. Coin is around $5. These shoes here, because I have decided that these are the shoes that I need. These are about $150. If you're starting out as a brand new referee, please don't spend any more than around $40, maybe even $50 at the most. If you're a runner, go ahead and try and use some black running shoes. Obviously, if you're a runner, you know what kind of shoes that are going to be comfortable for you. Please go ahead and spend whatever it is that you feel that you need. You can probably use those later on down the line if you decide you don't want to do soccer anymore, but at least you can do running. So that's what you've got there. Please get some water bottles. This right here is a stainless steel double wall insulated water bottle. This is from Contigo, which I actually got this as a 2-pack, so they were about $20. I had a Costco membership. You can still get something very similar to that. It won't be that same style, but very similar. And then, of course, most importantly, because it is the summertime right now, even though it doesn't look like it, and please get some sunscreen. This right here is Banana Boat spray-on sunscreen. This is great for outdoors and for being out in the summertime. It doesn't wipe off and wash away as easily as other sunscreens might. Again, I'm not a dermatologist, so I don't really know if what I just said is 100% true, but by experience, I kind of know a little bit better. So, there you have it. Hope I can help you out with some insight there. Go ahead and get this, those, the socks, and some of the other things that you see here on the table. Don't forget a duffel bag. If you buy a starter set, you're going to get the economy stuff, which from Official Sport, I believe the last time I saw it, they have a couple of different things where you can get the shirt, the socks, the shorts, the cards, a whistle. It's not going to be that one. I don't think they give you a wristwatch, but they might give you a stopwatch, a flipping coin, some referees, linesman flags, or assistant referee flags, which I actually don't have on the table, and then a duffel bag. There are a few other brands, which I will tell you about, that are just as good as Official Sport. One of them is Law 5. That's right, Law 5, as in the 5th law in the law book, which pertains to the referee in FIFA and USSF. There are a couple other economy brands like Score, which is used mainly by AYSO. There's another brand called Final Decision, which is a really, really inexpensive brand. I don't particularly like that brand, but again, if you're starting out as a brand new referee, you can get a couple of their jerseys. They're usually pretty inexpensive, but unfortunately, if you decide to stay on doing as a referee, be prepared to replace those shirts pretty quickly, as they are of cheaper quality. Another brand that I can think of is Ref Decision, or I'm sorry, Ref Gear, as in a gear of a car. So Ref Gear is another one, which is an economy brand. I'm sure there are a few other brands that I can't think of. I know Agora is one of them, and then I believe, if they still make it, there is a brand called Olympus, which makes like digital cameras, same spelling. They make referees' uniforms. Most of these things are available on the manufacturer's website, law5.com. Agora, I don't know what their website is. Score, you can probably go to the AYSO website and pull that up. Final Decision and Ref Gear, I believe now do have websites. If you can't find a website, you could probably go into a local soccer store or an online soccer supplier and order directly from them. I hope you like what you've seen here. I hope I give you some information that might help you out, and what you definitely need to have in your bag as a beginning referee. I hope that you do well as a beginning referee. Please don't get discouraged. I know that sometimes that it is a lot more difficult than it looks being a referee. Just keep your head up and keep on trying, and I hope that you have a long and prosperous career. And thanks for watching. I will have video number 2, which is going to include things for advanced referees that I feel that should have in their bags. And if you have any comments, questions, again, please put them below, and I will try to answer them as quickly as I can. Thank you.